There's a new issue in the state of California that may lead to more people exiting the great state. We're going to talk about that on today's video and make sure that you catch one of the issues that may affect all working individuals in the state of California. So let's get after it right now. And welcome to the Living in Utah channel. I'm Mike Gallagher. I'm a local real estate agent located in the state of Utah. And on this channel, we talk all about the state of Utah and things that may affect the state of Utah. So if you want to learn more, you may consider tapping that subscribe button down below and hitting that bell notification. YouTube will send you an alert every time I release a new video. And apart from making videos, I also help people buy or sell real estate. So if I can be of any assistance, I'll put my contact information on the screen. It'll also be down in the show notes. So the state of California has a big problem. How about $68 billion deficit in the upcoming budget? Yes, the state of California is $68 billion short of revenue to fund the state. Now, some individuals feel that this was coming for a long time. There has been a severe decline in revenues collected in 2022 and 2023. So let's cover why, how, and where does the state go from here. One of the first reasons there is a shortfall of money, there is less money coming in due to the fact that the state of California extended the tax filing deadline. So not as much money is coming in from people who do owe taxes. This was enacted because of the catastrophic storms that California has encountered. It's only a small minor issue. It will bring some extra dollars, but it will not cover the whole $68 billion shortfall. Reason number two, there has been a decline in the revenue that they collect from capital gains taxes. California gets huge amounts of monies from wealthy individuals that invest their money in various ways, the stock market and other means, and they receive capital gains. I call it mailbox money. So it's a nice way to live. Anyways, the stock market has been down. If you have a 401k, you probably have noticed that the stock market is down. These heavy losses in the market has translated into lower revenues for the state. Reason number three, the high cost of living, the Biden economics, good old inflation. I think everybody has experienced inflation one way or another. Just go to your local grocery store. Every item that I see in the grocery store has gone up in price. But it's not only the grocery store, it's the gas station, the gas bill, the electric bill. People then are spending less money due to the higher costs of goods, which in turn means less revenue to the state of California. Coming in at number four, the interest rates. You're probably wondering how that will affect the state of California. Well, if you're borrowing money for a car, a home, even credit cards, the rate is higher. It has left residents with less money in their pockets every month due to these higher payments. And when it comes to new purchases, especially big ticket items like boats and cars and UTVs and motorcycles, some individuals are thinking twice about purchasing those items at a higher interest rate, makes a higher payment. Can they really afford it in their budget? So those sales numbers are typically down. Reason number five, and this is one of my biggest worries for the state of California, the higher unemployment. We've gone from about 3.8 to 4.8. Now, that's a significant increase. There are states around the country where the unemployment numbers have pretty much stayed the same over the last 2 to 3 years. The state that I'm in, the state of Utah, our numbers are about the same over the last 2 to 3 years. You know, slight increases, decreases. There are some states where the numbers have actually dropped. The bottom line is, if you don't have a job, you can't pay taxes. So the $68 billion number could increase, and it is increasing because of the unemployment numbers. So to expand on this for a minute, because this really has me worried, nearly 200,000 residents have lost their jobs since the summer of 2022. 200,000 individuals. And when you dig deep into the numbers, many of those are great paying jobs in a lot of great industries, whether it's tech or engineering. These jobs provide some great pay for the residents of California and also brings in some great tax money. Some of these particular jobs have actually come to the state that I live in. We actually have a tech industry located here in Utah. So with the $68 billion shortfall, when you say that really fast, it doesn't sound like a lot of money, but $68 billion is a lot of money. What will happen? Well, the state will have to make some drastic changes. In my opinion, more people will leave the state of California. Did you know since 2021, 750,000 residents have left the state? I know there's a lot of people that live in the state of California, but that is a huge number. They've moved to all kinds of states, Texas, Utah, Colorado, you name it. Some of this was due to the COVID rules, and I understand. California was in some strict lockdowns. Restaurants, gyms, most of these places were totally closed. I can remember in California, Disneyland was closed, but in Florida, Disneyland was open. Some people left due to just the high cost of living, which is understandable. Some left because of the high tax rates. Income tax rate can be as high as 13%, and I've heard they want to go even higher, maybe up to like 18%. Sales tax rates that are in the 8 to 9% range, high property taxes, and we cannot forget the 77 cents a gallon on gas. But it's not only that. What I really notice when I visit the state of California, and I call it's $1 here, $1 there. Go to the grocery store. Milk is probably $1 more. Meat is $2 to $3 more. A bottle of ketchup is 50 cents more. At the end of the day, when you go to the checkout line, it probably costs me $20 more in a couple bags of groceries than many other states. Those items really add up. So the question comes up, where are people moving to? Largely to some of the Republican-led states. I don't want to sound like political, like one party is better than the other, but the Republican states, some of the Republican states around the country are seeing huge population increases. Some of the popular areas people are moving to. Florida. Yes, people are driving all the way from California to the state of Florida, clear across the country. Texas is very popular. Nevada is very popular. The state of Arizona, just around the corner really, Nevada and Arizona to California. Colorado is very popular, and the state that I live in, Utah. Another state just north of us is very popular. Also, the state of Idaho and the state of Montana. So is the state falling apart? I would love to know in the comments down below. Do you think California will rebound and be able to get themselves out of this debt? Will more residents leave the state of California? I'd love to know your opinions down in the comments down below. What can be done in the state of California? That is a tough question to come up with $68 billion. I think one of the things that the state of California needs to do, and it goes back to jobs. Bring in more industries to the state of California. I think that will help immensely.